All right. We are up and moving. Very, very excited to be back. Well, back. It's relative. As usual, I'll wait just a little bit, see if we get some more people. But I'm really excited for this. We do have our Omega event going on right now, which is technically Operation Omega. And in addition, since it's Monday, even though it is technically a holiday, we do have the Midtown Madness going as well. So I'm going to be doing both of those essentially. One of the things for Omega is if we talk to Agent Coulson here, then we can go into the Shield Holo Sim, and if we complete just 5 waves, then we get super fun bonus awesomeness. Oh look, and people are talking to me. That's so nice. So while I'm waiting for people, I'll go ahead and respond to this. But on that note, if anybody is watching and wishes to talk to me, feel free to PM me, talk to me on YouTube, talk to me on the forums, anything like that, whatever you want. I'm always very happy to help. All right. So let me take a look at my dashboard here. Okay. And as always, I'm watching the chat on my laptop over here. My dog is wandering around randomly because that's kind of what she does. That's how she rolls. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So as I said, the big thing for Operation Omega, or at least one of the big things, is every day if you do 5 HoloSim waves, then you get a pack of the not armor drives, but the Shield access files. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna do it with my rocket because I know that he can actually go really far in HoloSim by himself. So I'm not even gonna worry about it that much. We'll go ahead and drop some turrets for Venom to deal with. Ah, people talking to me! Oh no! I'm just so popular. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I like this event. This is one of the most popular events. I know I mentioned that earlier when I mentioned that last week, because last week we had the other really super popular event, which is Cosmic Chaos. And look at that, go turrets. Taking him down by yourselves. So I don't even have to do anything. I just let my turrets do it. That's why I love Rocket. So the Cosmic Chaos and Operation Omega are the two really popular ones. With the Omega, you can actually get an exclusive team up, which is Agent Coulson, which is pretty cool, but you need a lot. You need, I believe it's 2,000 in order to get him. And unfortunately, you can only get a maximum of 100 a day. So you need a decent number of runs through the event and maximize them every single time. The ways that you get the actual files are actually relatively simple. You've got the daily mission. You get a daily login reward just for logging in. You get a handful of them, and then for each shared quest, you get a handful. I believe it's 20 per shared quest, and then I think you get them for one shots as well. I could be mistaken on that though. But the problem is there's only a set amount that you can get. It used to be drops, just like with the Cosmic World Stones and all those kinds of things. So it's kind of sad. But that said, if you all have questions, comments, concerns, if you want to see a specific hero, feel free to ask. I've got all of the heroes available, and they're all reasonably leveled. I've got them all at least 30. A decent number of them are at 60, though. But for now, we'll just stick with my plan here. I'm going to be playing as Rocket for just this part, and then I'm going to move over to Captain America, actually, for the Midtown Madness part. But it's one of the drawbacks for Omega is the idea that you only have a set number that you can get every time the event comes around, which is somewhat unfortunate. But what are you going to do? Ah, Pyro, really? Ugh, this one's boring. I've actually never tried to defeat Pyro. Or I guess I should say I never had the capability to do so. I might be able to do it with my rocket. And I want to make sure I don't die. It's way too early. I'm standing in fire! Ouch! Go turrets! Yeah, I don't think you can actually technically kill him. Either way. Speaking of Pyro, I think Australia Day is coming up pretty soon, which is very, very exciting. It was a lot of fun last year. It was pretty amazing with all the koalas and the Australian flags, and Pyro was buffed like beyond belief. It was amazing. It was really fun. It was a cool little event. And I think it's nice too, just in general, because the developers have done a great job of sort of focusing with regard to the events, because it used to be literally every week was a different event, which isn't necessarily bad, but it just seemed like everything was getting stretched a little bit thin. And it became a lot more of a feeling like, oh my god, I have to go play because I have to get whatever it is that the specific drop is, or I have to get whatever item it is that I want because this is the only time it's available, stuff like that. And speaking of items being available, I believe the last day for the advance pack is the 23rd of January. So if you want to get the advance pack with all of the new heroes for 2015, make sure that you go and buy that now, because it will be gone fairly soon. I think that's actually not too bad. I think the one where you get X23 as a bonus has been over for a good while, though, unfortunately. I only need one more. Just for fun, I'll see how far I can get, though. Oh, really? Ugh. This one is awful. Good thing I'm not trying to level. Otherwise, I'd be very sad. And do please excuse my nose. My allergies have been bugging me the last couple of days. So I know I'm, like, super nasally. Hoopa-doopa-doo. What do I even have? I have my stash. I used that for the +3 intelligence. I don't know if you all were able to see it, but the intelligence is the summoner's best friend. Oh, come on, bad guys. Oh, that reminds me. I think I need to look up something for what I'm about to do. Ha-do-do-do. Ah, whoops. I always do that. I accidentally moved my window. The power. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I'm probably just going to tank myself in the next one because this is just awful. Unless it's one of the ones where you get like the endless wave things. Incidentally, one of the cool things about the Omega event is we actually get Omega experience much faster. So this is a perfect time to farm Cosmics as well. And that's actually something I'm going to talk about later on when I'm playing as Captain America. So I'll probably tank myself here once the time is right. Doop-doop-doo. Oh, of course. And it's one of the ones that I said I wouldn't skip. Because these are so good. I'm definitely going to get an Omega out of this. So why would I not just hang out for a little while? Won't let all my turrets have all the fun. Oh my god! It's just a mess of brutal strikes. I'm just so awesome. And now I can move faster. Haha! Take that, enemies. There's my Omega. I wonder how many I can get. I'll definitely be able to make 150. I might be able to get 175. Should be able to. Definitely will. Let's see if we can get 200. Should be able to as well. Oh yeah. It feels so much better when you do it solo. Not that it matters that much. I can't quite make 250. Wait, 200. Oh yeah, because they all blow up. I forgot about that. Whenever you finish one of those waves, then at the end, all of the ones that are on screen basically blow up and they count as kills for you. It's, I don't know if it's intentional to do that, but really, again with the massive waves, how am I supposed to quit this? This is great. Why aren't they moving? There we go. Yeah, anyway, on these, the very last portion, the very last round of guys, whoever's left on the screen, just go boom. And when they blow up, they count as defeats for your final count. Not that I'm complaining. It's just weird. Hello, doggy. Alright. Come on now. After this, we'll hop over, get the reward from Agent Coulson, and then we will be off to Midtown to join in some of the Midtown Madness Monday festivities. Hello, doggy. Will you be joining us by sitting on the couch? Ah, other couch. Come on, meow. Not nearly as many purifiers as we had demons. Got 275. Did we get 300? No, we did. Da 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 da! Go me. Go me. Alright, now I really have to kill myself because this is ridiculous. I can't keep going on with this. Ah. Really, with the cosmic, with the dupes? Oh, man. I don't even think I can kill him by myself in 2 minutes. Let's ultimate. Because dupe. This game, it's ridiculous. It makes everything very difficult. Well, without a doubt, I'm not going to be able to get the other one. If anything, I'm barely going to be able to get this one. Shoot. See, look, I can do it with one hand. Go BFG. This is insane. This guy has way too much health. It's like more health than Curse. And Curse has a lot of health. But how often do you get to fight a cosmic dupe? Well, like I said, I'll at least be able to get this one. But the other one, there's no chance. I might be able to get him down like a third. Ooh, unique! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Seeing as how I don't really care about everything else. What is it? Ah, really? Anti-metal ammunition? Really? That's what I get? That's what I get after I slave over a hot stove. Trying to defeat dupe. Oh, just kill me already. Do it! Run into the hammers. Stop spinning hammers in directions that I'm not standing. Really? I just stood right in the path of a bunch of hammers, and I didn't get hit. Now I'm just more curious what happens if you technically lose this. That would be a cool Skyrim mod. Turn all the dragons into dupe, and instead of breathing fire, they spit out hammers. It would mean a lot more work, but still. So the time is technically expired. Wah wah. Bye, doggy. So wait, what's the point of the time if nothing happens when the time expires? I'm confused now. Does this mean that I'll, like, kill him, but I just won't get any shinies? Because if so, that's weird. And also annoying. Oh, come on! Ouch. That was... Seriously, what was the point of the timer on that? At very own regalia. Oh, jeez! Ouch! Ah! Ow! Ow! Oh, okay, yeah, kill me, go ahead, I don't care. Shoot me in the face! Ouch! 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 Oh no, I died! Boo! Oh, look, a treasure chest. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Bye, everybody! Alright. Let's talk to Coulson so that we get our shinies. Hooray! So see the Omega Preparation mission, and we get the shiny Omega Orb. And then we get not 10, not 20, but 30 Shield Omega Files. So the other major thing that we get from Omega is actually the blue box, which is, I believe, the, not armor, we want Omega. Which I believe is the unique items. Yes, these are the unique items of the various bosses. So it's completely random which one you get, obviously, and then of course you've got the Omega Ghost Box with the hashtag rarity uncommon, hashtag commons, hashtag / rarity uncommon, hashtag. I know it's not a hashtag, it's a $, because code. But it's funnier to say hashtag. But either way, I believe this is actually the event that has the fewest rewards. Like the actual number of rewards is the fewest on this one, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference to me personally. I have 26. I think mine's better than that. 27.3. Blah. Oops, wrong button. I don't want to escape. Alright, time to swap over to Cap. Okay. I have to reallocate points because it's been far too long since I've done anything with him, unfortunately. Just gotta take a look and see what's what. Looking at the build that I use here. Shield expertise.
Knowing all the answers doesn't always make you right.
And aggressive shout. Grrr. Okay. And fighting spirit. Fight, 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 fight. Go, go, fight, fight, win, win. Alright.
Always good to learn something new.
Let's do it. We'll keep that as the basic. Put that there. Put that there. Actually, we'll put that there. Put that over there. Hadoo. And that will be there. And I think that's it for now. Okay. Whoops. I fail. Okay. Now we will hop into Midtown because Midtown Madness. So for those of you who don't know or who haven't used it, if you're watching this later on or watching it right now, excuse me, the idea with Midtown Madness is that whenever we have the bosses come to Midtown in whatever form it may happen to be, whenever they're here, then they drop special boxes. They drop Midtown Madness chests, which have not only a fairly tremendous amount of experience, but also they have a much, much greater chance of giving really, really big rewards like uniques and things like that. Incidentally, part of the reason why I'm leveling Cap is well, actually a couple of reasons. First off, I don't have his stash space, and second off, I have a bunch of uniques for him that I can't use, and he's only level 33. So, gotta do it. I think my gear for him is pretty bad at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think my one unique is like level 5. Oh, level 12. That's close. Look at that. Brawler Suit of Mastery, level 5. Yeah, I got my yellow, not yellow, I got my purple yellow 5 on my level 33 character. Woo! Okay, this requires some slight modification to the loot vacuum. And incidentally, he also needs a pet. So what should we do? Strength? I think strength is good. Yeah, we'll go with strength. And also Herbie. Alright. I gotta get up here before all the bad guys are dead. Sorry, defeated, not dead. Because nobody dies. I mean, sure, giant evil robot spiders get blown up, but they're giant, evil, and robots, so it barely counts. Alright, so there's the Midtown Madness chest right there. You can see it quite clearly, which is always nice. And we also get Midtown Madness fortune cards as well. I only really use those when I'm at higher levels, simply because they can some of the stuff that they give, like they can give uniques and rings and things like that, which are level dependent. So I prefer to do that. And look at that. Bam, bam, bam. 2 masks, but still, it's certainly better than what I've got right now. Although it's funny because the belt was the closest thing that I had to something good. +1 to, like, all powers. That's kind of cool. I just use that just because it's cool. And also better than what I've already got. All right. So, one of the things I wanted to discuss, just as far as like not really gameplay, but just the game in general and how it works with the events. We do have weekly events, and right now we're basically on a pretty standard rotation amongst several where we have, we know that right now we've got the Omega, and then we've got Cosmic Chaos, and then we've got Armor as the other major standard rotation. We also have other ones like the holiday stuff and things like that. Whenever they're appropriate, those will come up. But but one of the issues that I tend to have is the major question of, especially with something like Omega, because with Omega you get a tremendous amount of bonus experience and Riff and Sif, especially on the last day, because it actually scales up throughout the week or however long it lasts. One of the problems that I always find with it is whether I should level up new characters or whether I should farm with old characters. I can farm very, very efficiently. I've got my rocket, so I can really easily farm cosmic terminals. Same thing for one-shots. I mean, I can go into raids pretty much whenever, although those aren't really worth farming on any specific event. Those are just good in general. The question still remains, though, of to utilize some of this stuff as efficiently as possible, what do you do? One of my problems is that I don't have a lot of time to play this game. I do a lot of other stuff. Not only do I work, but I make a bunch of other different types of videos, and I just try to spend time doing other things. So as much as I would like to do just pretty much everything, I really can't. I just simply do not have the capability. I don't have the time, unfortunately. So I mean, like today, it's a holiday, and I didn't get to stream until, I mean, my time, I'm Central U.S., is 7 o'clock at night, because I had to work all day. It's very sad. So my problem always comes down to that, and typically what I will generally do is, especially during Midtown Madness, I always tend to level, because it just makes it that much better. And the biggest thing with leveling, at least for me, is I tend to ignore improperly getting new gear. And that's one of the things that Midtown Madness really, really helps with, is getting better gear faster. Because you need decent uniques, you need cosmics, you need all that kind of stuff, so that you can remain competitive. I mean, like you saw, I had a level 5 epic item, a purple item, on a level 33 hero. It's unacceptable. That just does not work. Can't do that. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I level here. But normally I'll just farm by and large, especially during Omega with the scaling bonuses. But thing with Cosmic, because you get a lot of Cosmic World Stones by way of the Cosmic Chaos event. So it's a little bit of a toss up in terms of what's best, and in a way it's a little bit frustrating, because I want to do both. I would like to be able to quickly and efficiently be able to do both things, because that's what would really be best. It would be best for me to do both, because that makes the most sense. The problem is I just don't have the time to be able to, unfortunately. So it's it can be annoying, but at the same time, it's like, it's a good problem to have. I would rather have to debate with myself, what am I going to do? Am I going to go and farm, or am I going to go and level a hero? I would rather have to have that debate than just be like, oh crap, I feel like I have to play, because that's just, I'm it's one of the issues with a lot of MMORPGs, where it can feel like just a second job. And especially in the case of something like this, where you have a limited time window, and you have a bonus, or you have, just some kind of general shiny, be it a special item or a special event or whatever it is, then you can feel obligated to have to go and do something with it. regardless of what it ends up being. And for me personally, that's one of the things that I do like about Marvel Heroes is it still does not have that feel. I have played several other MMOs, and in the end, they have all felt that way. Granted, they were all subscription. Now that said, obviously, I put a lot of money into Marvel Heroes. I've got all the heroes. I've bought both advance packs, so I have put plenty of money into this game, but I didn't feel obligated to pay for it. I didn't feel obligated to put money into it. I did it because I wanted to, because I enjoy it, I have fun, and I feel that I'm getting my money's worth. So it's a very, very different mentality from a lot of other games, but the problems now really comes up for me of, well, how am I going to spend my time? Because we've got several different options, all of which are very valid, and I guess once I finish leveling everybody, it'll matter a lot less, but still, it can be very, very frustrating and difficult to deal with. But regardless, you can see I'm getting a lot of my madness chests here. I've gone up 2 levels. I don't have any boosts running right now. I certainly could, but I'm not. But from when I started, I've already got a new full loadout of cosmic items, which is amazing. It's pretty great. I mean, considering how long I've been playing, like I mean, just right now, obviously not in general. I do have, you know, the maximum synergy and all that good stuff now, which I was very excited to get, I might add. But still, Midtown Madness, without a doubt, one of my favorite events. And the fact that it's actually a weekly recurring event is really nice. Even though that means we don't get, you know, the full solid week of nothing but Midtown Madness, which is what we used to get. It means that we still get a decent amount, and we always know exactly when it's going to happen. I always know that every Monday is going to be Midtown Madness because that's what it is. Typically with the major events, you don't know which one it's going to be until maybe a few days before. Just whenever the developers decide to announce it, whatever it happens to be. So that it can be a little bit frustrating, but typically it's not that big of a deal because the exact nature of the event doesn't make a whole lot of difference, especially now that we've got all of the event vendors in Avengers Tower. It matters a lot less because you know they're all there all the time, and we don't have to worry about it nearly as much. I have got to work on my build. This is not so good. I need to get the heals. Ouch! See, what did I just say? I need heals. This game doesn't understand that I was busy having my nice big conversation with myself. So what I'm thinking, I'm a decent way there. I was planning to just go through the shared quest, the Midtown shared quest, because relatively recently, within the last month or so, it was actually synced up to where the Midtown shared quest is also lined up with Mondays, because it used to be Industry City Patrol was on Mondays, but now it's not because Midtown Madness. So that's kind of nice. All right, here we go. Much better. And after I'm done with the shared quest, I'll probably sign off. I have a decent ways to go. I got a lot of enemies to defeat, but I'm mostly searching out the hidden aim because those always end up being the bane of everybody's existence. As a little bit of a strategy, what I'll typically do is if I come across the larger groups like this or groups that I know are going to be bigger, then I'll go ahead and take down the larger groups, but I'll leave the smaller ones because there's not as much of a point to taking them down individually. Wow. Hooray, 36. Ugh. And I just upgraded all my gear too. This is kind of sad. I'm probably just not very good with Captain America. That's what I say. Alright, well, let's go after these guys. And I can use one of them. I'll open up the Midtown Fortune card as well. Just to see, even though it's really early. But yeah, you got uniques with the challenge bonus, which is really, really cool. The Patrol Vest, Fred Dawson's Cap, both of which I believe are unique items. The random costume is the super epic, and then it's kind of weird. You've got upgrade token and costume as the super epic rewards. I don't really think those are necessarily on the same level. If you really want, you can just get heroes with the splinters, whereas costumes you have to use G. I would think that would be the only super epic, would be the costumes. But that's just me. Call me crazy. Hooray, a Midtown Madness chest I can actually open. Ah, that was weird, Doc Ock. That was disgusting. And very awkward. Hey! See, in general, about a fifth of the way there. Thankfully, I'm actually ahead of the curve on this stupid aim, because I always end up having to search for those guys. All right, so open these. See if I can get something good. Another bodysuit. I'm not gonna bother. I don't think this will suck it up. No, it doesn't. Okay. And nice, 10 Odin marks. I'll take it. Take a look at this real quick. 100 health. Ooh, shield expertise. Yes, please. The demons tend to be a pretty big group, so we'll hang out here to defeat at least some of them. There's a hidden aim. Haha! But yeah, I mean, the Madness Monday is nice because it's got a fast turnover. You only have to wait a couple minutes between the times that you can actually use the, I guess you'd say, use the event, which is relatively uncommon unless you're extremely efficient in Cosmic Chaos as far as the Cosmic Terminals. So, it's nice. It's good. It's a good event. And on top of that, if you get the you always have the whatever the other event is on top of it, which is really cool. Although right now it doesn't matter except for the percentage increases in like the Riff and Sif and XP, but it can be very, very good. Oh, this is just pathetic. I'm gonna go look for aim. Ah, speak of the devil. I think they increased the spawn rate of the hidden aim, because it's much, much easier to meet the requirement now. I rarely have any issues with it in recent weeks. Level 37. Can I open any? Sweet, I can open 3. Da 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 da. And a couple of shields. Get to spirit. Ah, there we go. Regenerate 25 health when you hit with a basic power. Yes, please. That is what I need. I know that's not all because of the fact that I regenerate 25 with every basic hit, but it feels like it. Here we go. Oh, really? Lame. Right when I get the hand out here. I should be able to take out most of these guys. Okay. I should be able to take out some of these guys. But I do got to get going over there. I still need just a handful of the hiddens, not too many. Not enough to worry about. See, and I could have stayed over there longer. Of course. Which way are you going? That way. Ah, shoot. See, this is why I don't like fighting the Hood. He can keep his stupid boots. And I finished my LQ. Another good reason for doing the Midtown Madness legendary quests. Kick some asphalt. No thank you. I would rather no big deal. Why? Get him, get him, get him. Ah, I just flew for a little bit. That was fun. Yay! Money, 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 money! Money! Aw, yeah. Move, spider! In the way. Oh, the cooldown is so long on these things. It's like, it is pointlessly long. Okay. There, we got a decent one of that. I like the XP per enemy defeat. Although, special and rare item find. Take that instead. XP for enemy defeat actually really seriously tapers off very, very quickly. Because the problem with it is as you go higher into levels, obviously it takes a lot more XP to level up. And the problem is if you're looking at, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 million XP to level up, getting an additional 36 per enemy really doesn't do a whole lot. In fact, it does basically nothing. No, they aren't. This is tough. Alright. Well, the good thing now is that I've got enemies just generally as the big thing that I need, which isn't too bad. I do still need the, what's it called, though? Ah, look at that. Nice little crowd. Ooh, bow. Bow rune, very useful. I think gigantic, I believe. Yes. He looks gigantic. Yeah, punched you in the calf. Took you down. Thought you were so smart. There are some giant guys. who I need to play as. Silver Surfer. He was fun. He is a solid character. So we've been doing this, what, half hour, 40 minutes or so? And I could have farmed, just as with any event. Oh, wow. Or most of them, rather. But, nope, went with the leveling. Again, I'm just a fan of leveling in terms of this particular event, the Midtown Madness. But it can be an extremely difficult trade-off to have to make. And it's unfortunate having to do so sometimes. But then again, maybe I just think too much about playing a video game. That's probably it. Nice! Unique! Sweet! Death Seed, boo! No, thank you. Stop dashing around, Taskmaster. It's ridiculous. Thank you. Jeez. And we can almost go to the next one. Ooh, unique again! Awesome! Oh, press the wrong button. I got too excited about the unique. Not really, no. Because you just ran out of spirit. Ah, finally! A unique that's actually for Captain. Boondockers. Yay! With a movement power. He uses movement powers. Unless the game is trying to tell me something. It's trying to dictate how I play. Alright. So, everybody saw that. It was 661. 661,000 something. So now we're going to move up to the next level. Or the next bracket, I should say. And now it is 677. Haha. Even though they're all different levels of chests. It depends on where you are, not what it is. Remember that, kids. It depends on where you are. Incidentally, opening stuff in like lower Asgard and things like that, it does the exact same as if you open it in like a level 60 version of Midtown or ICP or anything like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. Hopefully we'll get the bad guys soon. Since I just got in here, the timer's off. That's actually something that would be nice for them to fix. To keep the timer accurate no matter when you join in. I wonder how complicated it would be. What is that? Is that Nightcrawler? That was a really weird noise. Huh, weird. Oh well. I also wonder when the Winter Wonderland thing is going to go away. Not that I don't appreciate it, but come on. And do keep in mind, if you have any questions or if you want to see a specific hero, just let me know. I'm just playing as Cat because, like I said earlier, I've got all the level 60 uniques for him in my stash, and I just want to get rid of them, so I have to level him. Excuse me. Almost done with the shared quest here. Now, what's my legendary? Limbo, perfect. I didn't even check after I completed the last one. Ho, ho. That is a lot of ricochets. I mean, come on. It's like there's comic books and then there's that. You do this. It's the same thing with Cyclops' ricochet blast. It's just like there's no way that could happen. Oh, stubbing my toe. Yes, I do have all of them. I've got them at different levels, but the minimum I think is 30. I think that's the lowest that I've got. But yes, I do have all of them. If you would care to see anyone specific. A good portion of them are above 30, with a decent handful at 60. I've only got 3 or 4 that are raid capable. Like with a really good solid gear, really good legendary. But yeah, I got all of them. So I remember I was watching a stream. This was a long time ago. This was months ago. But on one side of the screen, he actually had like a voting system, and you could go to a website that he had built, and you could vote on who he played next. And it was really funny because Doomsaw kept stacking the deck. He was like, "Everybody vote for this person," and then just goes, "What?" It was pretty funny. I wish I could do that, but I don't have a clue how. Or any sort of more interactive thing with that. Oh, nice! Very nice. That's a lot of level 60s. I don't think that's a question that I should answer there. Yeah, George. Really, George Zimmerman? Really? If you're the actual guy, then that's terrible, and if you're not him, then that's just tasteless. Although, based on your comment, it doesn't seem like you care too much about taste. But incidentally, yeah, I mean, you can roll all over the keyboard. It's going to do all sorts of crazy, wacky stuff, and your team is probably going to wonder what's going on. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. That is perfectly fine. I do recommend seeking medical attention, though, should that occur. That would probably be your best bet. Wow, 28 heroes. That's a lot. I don't even know how many I've got at 60. I haven't bothered to count. Ugh. I don't think it's that many, though. I've been spending a lot more time in doing the farming with my rocket, so I'm close. I'm close to my goal now. I only need right around 300 more baddies to complete the shared quest, so that's nice. Where'd my doggy go? She's probably over in the corner somewhere. Oh, you're fine. And of course, somebody whispered to me while I'm fighting off lava men from the subterranea. This is ridiculous. Let's see. What's my quest again? Limbo! See, I remember. I looked that up earlier, too. I forgot. Oh, no! It vanished. That was a lot of shields that I caught. I'm so cool I catch other people's shields. Go! You are not from the tendrils of Limbo, but still. Yay. No, don't kill me! I'm responding! No, I don't want to die! Yeah! Haha! Now the shoe is on the other claw! I've been watching a lot of Futurama. And even that was a reference because you wouldn't put a shoe on your claw. Even Zoidberg wouldn't put a shoe on his claw. Just picked up Advanced Pack 2. Nice. Well, I'm glad that you picked up that mega pack. I think that you had mentioned in my stubbing my toe. I think you had mentioned on my forum page with my really big giant guide that you were debating getting the mega pack. Might have been you or it might have been somebody else. But yeah, the mega pack is amazing. Obviously, it's everything you could possibly want. I I actually had something similar where I just ended up buying most of them, but at the time, the entire group of people that I game with, we all played this. So whenever our birthdays came around, all we did was get each other cards for this game, and I ended up getting like $160 in game cards. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll get all the heroes because there's not really much else that I'll be able to get with all this. Because I didn't really want costumes, and I still really don't care that much about them. But still. I know I'm not helping. Chill out. Well, and thank you very much for saying that you like the video stubbing my toe. I do really try to help out people, and I know that there's a lot of stuff with this game that are pretty complicated, and especially for new people, especially those who, I mean, like a lot of people will see Marvel and be like, "Oh, yay, Marvel game," and then they get freaked out by how complex it is. Because it really is. It's pretty complicated if you don't know what you're looking for and what you need. Oh, see, this is what happens when you use a Midtown Fortune card. You get an epic insignia with critical damage and health. Ugh. It's Spider-Woman, but still. It's not bad. Alright, I gotta go to the stash real quick. Okay. Let's pop these bad boys in here real quick. See, I got like a ton of random stash things. So I have all of the rewards that I mistakenly got when the daily login thing got screwed up, because I'm still worried about what's gonna happen to them. So I never bothered opening them all up. I I still don't know if I should. I'm still scared. 'Cause that's how lame I am. I'm just scared. All right. Is that everything? That's most of it. And I thought so. Mm-hmm. Doop doop doo. Oh, fortune card. I forgot there was still a fortune card here. I'll go ahead and open it. Relic of the Snake Root Clan. Sure, I'll take it. Alright, we need fewer than 200 baddies. I'm more curious how many boss chests I'm going to be able to get. How many of the Midtown chests I'll be able to obtain before I reach my goal. I'm guessing 6, depending on what the waves are. We'll see though. Minimum is 2. Well, why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me, Stubbin? You know, for a guy whose screen name is Stubbin My Toe, I don't think that you should be laughing at anybody, sir. It's very rude. It's inappropriate. Don't kill me. I'm Captain America. You can't kill me. Because America. Ow, ow. Gimme. Uh-oh. This does not bode well for my prediction. Mac does have some really good builds. I like a lot of his videos. It's interesting though. His forum is entertaining, where he talks about all the builds because of the initial stuff with what's his name, Sudoku, I believe is how you say it. I don't remember off the top of my head now, but it was about the Black Widow build, and they went on for like almost a page of comments of like what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what the videos are actually designed for, all that kind of stuff. It was somewhat entertaining. I was kind of like, ooh, I had popcorn for a little while. But yeah, I really like his videos personally. I think I take them for what they are, which is a beginner build for somebody who is either not familiar with the character or does not intend to play the character a great deal. You know, you just want to get through content, be finished, and you know have a decently fun time. And I think that they serve that purpose quite well. Ow! Really? And I just got stepped on by Juggernaut, which is very unpleasant. I might be able to make my prediction of getting 6. Although, depending on the next boss wave, it could be as high as 8. We'll see. Oh, don't run me over while I'm typing. Ah! Incidentally, did he just like run around the gazebo and run me over? Because that was not cool. Not cool, Juggernaut. It's okay. I'll just sit here and wait for somebody to revive me. Because I'm super cool. Please, somebody help me. I wish I had a refreshing beverage. That way I could be refreshed. Via beverage. What did it say? Yeah, there's a there I know there's a few people on the forums that talk about the like the crit and the brutal builds and all that kind of stuff, and they say, you know, like I don't want to do it, I don't like it, I don't like this, etc., etc., etc. And it's just like, well, I can see that, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you need to have at least some kind of DPS of some sort, and really the best way to get DPS is with crit builds, crit brutal builds, because that makes the most sense. But like with a lot of heroes, you don't need it. It is helpful, but not necessary. Incidentally, where are the other 2 bad guys? Aw, that makes me sad. I couldn't get the other 2 chests. Either way, it's certainly not necessary, but for a lot of heroes, I mean, TTK isn't vastly important for the game itself, but one of the issues that I have is if I have a low TTK, if I have low DPS, then I personally don't have as much fun. Because I don't like just standing around and like wailing on bad guys for, 2 or 3 minutes. I want to be able to get in, smack them around, and be done with it. So like for example, earlier when I was in the Holosim fighting the Cosmic Dupes, I mean I was fighting those dupes collectively for like 5 or 6 minutes. It was ridiculous, and I'm literally just sitting there just wailing on them. And I used my ultimate. I used like all of the powers in my power bag. And this is with my rocket, who can farm cosmics in like 90 seconds. And it took me so long to get through it. It was just ridiculous. But that said, there isn't anything inherently wrong with playing conservatively, and particularly like with for green raids. You don't need to have anything specific to do a green raid now. You can even go into a green raid with epics. It's really not necessary as long as you have a solid core group of people with good stuff. But either way, crit. Yeah, this is true. You don't do damage when you're dead, but even if you can have great survivability, but if you're still doing like no damage even though you're alive, then it doesn't really help that much either, unfortunately. Hey, come back, man! They ran off. I did finish my shared quest though, so I'm excited, which means that I get all of my shinies. Yay, balloons! Yay! And I'll wait for the last what's it called, for the last boss wave here. See what I can get. Give me my Omega files. How many do I have anyway? Am I anywhere near Coulson? No, I'm not. Not at all. It's probably going to be like 3 more rotations before I can get Coulson. Or I can just bite the bullet and get blue boxes. Meh. Whatevs. But 10 levels isn't too bad for my Captain America here. For I'm kind of the same way with you stubbing my toe as far as builds go. I will tend more towards doing more damage, and like because a lot of survivability is more in passive powers anyway. So it's like, what's the point regardless? Because more often than not, the passive powers end up being 1-point wonders. More often than not. Sometimes, obviously, they aren't, but when they are, then they really are. And that's where a large portion of survival comes into play. That and gear as well. You have reasonable gear that gives you, whether it's a nice costume core that gives you life on hit, or if it is if it's just general gear that gives you health regen regardless, or like the stuff that I found for Cap earlier, that you get 25 HP whenever you hit with a basic, stuff like that. Doesn't really matter. As long as you got something, then it shouldn't be a problem. Stop moving around, you guys. Ugh. Without a doubt, this is one of my least favorite boss waves. They move around so much. I like these guys. I don't like Sentinels because they have way too much HP. I don't like Curse and Malekith for the same reason. They have way too much HP and they disappear and move around for no particular reason. I don't like these guys for that because Hood and Taskmaster bounce around like crazies. Those are really the main ones. Blob is annoying in the mutants. The rest of the mutants aren't too bad though. And this will be pretty perfect because I'll be able to get to 43. I'll be able to finish off this group. I only managed to have 5 of the chests, but still expected 6. I would have had 7. Go away, Hood. I punch you in the face. And heal. Healer, heal thyself. No! Yay, I helped somebody! I'm so nice. Oh, Taskmaster, I swear. Oh, I hate you. Oh, God. Oh, finally. Alright, let's open these bad boys. See what we get. Yeah, bodysuit. No uniques though, which is kind of sad, but whatevs. Alright, I'll just leave those there. Ooh, base damage to mental attacks. Yay! Mental attacks. Exactly what Captain America needs. Alright, well, I will see you later as well, stubbing my toe. Have a good time. I'm actually going to sign off myself. Thank you all for watching, whoever came, whether it is on Twitch or on YouTube. Feel free to keep in touch with me. Add me in-game as a friend. Add me on, follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on YouTube, whatever it happens to be, whatever you want to do. But either way, have fun playing. Have a great time with the event. And have fun with what is left of the Midtown Madness Monday as well. Thanks very much, and I will see you next time.